Good afternoon, guys. Interesting saw. This is a... Oh, I started off thinking it was a Tromeca, however that's pronounced, and it says electronique, E330 electronique, and of course electronique is French, and it's the electronique is French, and then when you go around and you look at the actual label, it's a Type 330 made by Komatsu, Zenoah, Fabrico Japon. Okay, so it's saying it's a Japanese saw, so that's strange, but Komatsu, Zenoah is obviously Japanese, and this one came to me in a deal as the other McCulloch did. So I know very, very little about this saw, and it's very hard to find any details for it online. So I guess the prudent things are that it's mostly magnesium alloy construction. It has, if I'm in shot, it has a terrible break on the side cover, which somebody has kind of ham-fistedly put a metal strap on, or a metal strap to tie it there, and a little bracket here if it's in shot, just stopping it basically from falling away. And that contains the chain brake, which if you hold it in close, the chain brake incredibly functions, and the band is there. So whether or not this is possible to do an aluminium TIG weld, maybe, I don't know, I don't weld, so but that would be interesting. But if not, and somebody wanted a very cheap saw for use, I guess you could pull the cover off. Well, I wouldn't advocate it. You could pull the cover off, and because the main aluminium body holding the blade intact is good, there was nothing to stop you from cutting it like that, but of course there would be safety issues. Okay, so very similar to some of the Echo saws. Top fill, fuel in oil, and ever so interestingly, if you can see it in shot here, it even has a little adjustable chain oiler for adjusting flow. Right, I shall show a small video of it starting and idling, and hopefully suitable for you guys out there. If it doesn't sell, I'm going to try and obtain a cover for it, because I think it warrants it. It looks like a beautifully made older saw. Or likewise, if any of you out there recognise this saw and you have a spare chain cover, and you wish to sell it, please message me, because I'd love to buy it. So throttle lock, kill switch, choke, all appear to work well. Okay guys, I don't want to run it too long like that, because it's pulling at an angle, and I don't want to wear the metal strap out on the chain brake. So I'll do a quick walk around with the camera, and maybe suitable for one of you guys out there. It looks like a beautifully made old saw with the magnesium casing. So if I can get closer on it, this little bracket here, and this little metal tie here is just very, very roughly holding this assembly on, but you know, it's completely broken and obviously needs to be looked at. I'm unsure of the brand on the guide bar. Looks like a little quarter pitch chain. Little chain catcher in place. No damage to the front of the engine other than the missing paint. oil filler and fuel filler. This doesn't look original. The hand guard itself and the brake are functioning. The main handle, no brakes. Pull cord good, seems to have good compression. And there's a plate on the back of that handle, and that definitely has had another repair. Seems to be well fabricated, but it's definitely had a repair. And then I'll quickly take off the cover for the carb. So it's the sliding choke and the top of the engine. And here's the adjustable oil flow for the chain oiler. Okay guys, I'll quickly put the cover back on, do a very fast restart, and hopefully suitable for one of you out there. So again, as the name sounds, a 330 EVL, I presume it looks about the same size as a 30cc, or maybe it's in fact a 33cc. So again, I couldn't really find any information on it. Kill switch. Okay guys, thanks for watching. Hopefully suitable for one of you out there. Bye for now.